Mic check, mic check. Is this thing on? We got releases this week. You know where you're at. Jaybird Kicks. Let's get right into it. What is up, my Jaybird Kicks loyal followers? How are you? We had a huge week over here. For whatever reason, I don't know what happened. I put on my last video, I said business was slow, and then all of a sudden, boom. We ended up getting rid of, I think, like 4 or 5 pairs in like an afternoon, which doesn't seem like a lot, but over here, it's been that slow that I'm excited about those pairs, so whatever. Anyways, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at 4 releases that are coming out today. If you want to get really technical, there's about 7 releases that are going to be coming out, but they're just a variation of a different colorway. All of these are going to be coming out on the 29th and the 30th, so Friday and Saturday are the big days. Really, Saturday, the only thing we're going to be looking at are the Jordan 3 Pine Greens, which we're going to get into in a second, and everything else is going to be coming out on Friday. Again, we're not going over any of the dunks. You may have seen those on sneakers. I'm done with those. I just think they're bricks, so we're going to leave that alone. I'm going to get in the bottom corner and let's throw up some StockX. Okay, the first shoe that we're going to be getting into today is the Jordan 1 Low Utility Teddy Bear. This is a grade school pair only, and it is a Jordan 1 Low. As you guys know who have been following along on this channel, I do love my Jordan 1 Lows. Margins are pretty decent, and the price point to get in is very low. So on these, we're looking at a retail price point of $85 and an estimated resale value of about $130. Your app break even point is 101 on the app, so you're making about 28 bucks per pair of these, and I really think that you'll be able to cop multiple of them because I just think they're not going to be that difficult to cop across multiple websites. So these are going to be coming out on the Friday release, and they are going to be coming out on the Nike app. If you have multiple accounts, that's the way to go. Enter in for these, try to get friends, family members, whatever, to download the app. You do that, secure a couple pairs of these, you can easily make $100 if you can hit them. I really don't think they're going to be that sought after, and they're kind of a low-key sleeper. So that's what I'd be paying attention to on the first release on Friday. Now let's roll into the second one. Next release is not confirmed yet. It looks like it is on Sneaker News. However, we don't actually see anything on YEEZY Supply, and I did check the confirmed app as well, which is where this shoe is going to be coming out. So no surprise, it is another YEEZY foam runner. This one in the vermilion colorway, which looks like bright red. YEEZY foam runners are a slam dunk every single time right now. With a retail price of $80, estimated resale range is around $320, which is what you're seeing here. If we take a look at some of the prices, you're seeing 360s, 400s. These are going to drop when the release actually comes out. However, your profit on each pair is $198, and that's if you're on the apps. These, I think, are popular enough where if you have a sneaker store in town, you're going to be able to make more than that. So they're entirely worth the cop. They're just going to be really hard to get. But the profit is amazing on those. Again, that's going to be your YEEZY Supply and your confirmed app, so definitely check those out. Next one we have, there's actually 3 different colorways in the same shoe. They're all more LD waffles. These waffles have been coming out over this year. There's been a ton of them. And what started off as a decent flip has really fallen off the radar. Margins on this colorway, or this silhouette in particular, are just, it's almost not worth the cop, to be 100% honest with you. You have, the first one I have up here, you have the black bright citron, which is this yellow. I've been just calling them yellow, red, and blue. So you got the yellow here. You have the blue, which is also going to be coming out, and then you have the red. All of these are only coming out on sneakers for $170, and I'm estimating that the resale prices are gonna be about $250. Now, that being said, your at break-even point is $202, so you're making $47 if that $250 holds, and that depends on the size you get. You can see here on these reds, for example, they are currently sitting at around $297 pre-release, with the lowest pair at $240. That's for your 12.5. If you were to get these for $240 and flip them, you're barely making anything. So, in my opinion, looking at these right here, the only colorway that I would go for is probably going to be the yellow, the Black Bright Citron. You can see lowest price on these is $270, with your average sitting around $400, $330. With those, you're making closer to $100 per pair, and since you're only really going to be able to realistically get one if you're lucky, that's where I see the profit being made. I'm not even going to waste my time on these other two over here. They're just not worth it. So leave them for somebody who actually wants them. You know, don't steal them to make $5. It's just, or lose money. It's not right. All right, guys. And then getting into it, the last release this is our Saturday release, and it is the Jordan 3 Pine Green. Personally, I love 3s. I think 3s are a great shoe. They're super comfortable to wear. They look good with almost anything. However, I'm just not feeling this colorway. I mean, it's black. It has a little bit of the elephant print on the toe. Has that hit of pine green on the heel. They're just not a shoe that I'm super excited about. And I think the resale prices are definitely reflecting this. Also, 3s in general really aren't a good flip. So for me, as a personal, I'm passing on this, and as a resale, I'm passing on this too. Taking a look at it, retail price is $190. I'm guessing resale price is going to be around $220, regardless of what size you get. And you can see even pre-release, these are hitting $230, so $220 is even high. When you look at what the apps are going to do on that, you're breaking even at $218. So if $220 is where you're reselling and you're breaking even at $218, you're making $1 to flip these. And that's if you sell on the app, which is the most reasonable route to go on here. So for that reason, I'm holding off on them. I really don't think they're worth the cop. I think they're going to restock a ton, which is exactly what we saw with I believe they were the laser blues. I think that was the only way to make money on them is to flip them immediately. And that's how I made money on the laser blues, and since then I haven't touched another pair. I copped a couple on release day, got rid of them immediately, took my money, and that was the end of it. On these, I'm not even going to venture to do that. I think it's just a really high risk investment, and you can really get burned on them even though they're a Jordan retro. So, bit of advice, stay away. Let the people who want to wear them cop them, or the people who want to subscribe to this channel and don't realize that they're going to get a brick, find them and buy them, you know? Sorry, that's what Jaybird Kicks does. It gives you value, and you know, you have to send people over here so they understand the rules of the game. They don't lose money. I'm trying to make you guys some money. So, again, thanks everybody for checking us out this week. It's a relatively light week. I would definitely focus my efforts on those Jordan 1 Low teddy bears and the Vermilion foam runners if you're able to cop those. I think the Jordan 1 Low is the most realistic bet to make some money on. The other ones are just going to be very high, very risky in terms of not making any money, or very difficult to get. So, all that being said, relatively slow week, but definitely still money to be made. Thank you guys for checking us out. The website, jaybirdkicks.com, is back up, but we're not accepting any payments through that site. I'm sticking with eBay. It's just a lot easier. So if you check out my Instagram at jaybirdkicks, you will see all my current inventory that's up for sale. I'm still stocking a bunch back there for the holiday season, but yeah. And if you have anything you're looking to sell, I'm really looking for pollens right now and shadows, Shadow 2.0s. That's really it. But if you have those and you're looking to get rid of them, definitely send me a message and we can try to work something out. And again, thank you to everybody who did business with me this week. I know you guys know who you are. You follow me on Instagram, so I appreciate that. And yeah, have a great rest of the week, guys. Jaybird Kicks, out.